welcome back to Tone with Harveen. Today we're going to be doing a full body Pilates flow. Let's get started on the mat in our tabletop position. Let's go for a quick cat-cow. Breathing in, lowering into an arc, chest up, looking up as high as you can. As you exhale, curving inwards, bringing the belly button into the spine. Exhale to come on up and arc upwards, and exhale to come on down. Let's go for one more. Coming into tabletop, curling the toes under into our downward dog. Quick stretch here, bending the knees, feeling the stretch. And let's get that left knee lifted and down to our opposite elbow and coming back up. Right leg lifts, left elbow and coming back up. As you come on up, let's keep alternating. You don't need to keep going for the lift, but just coming forward to meet the elbow and the knee. Engaging the abs. Last one on each side. In that downward dog, stretching, coming down onto our knees, onto our forearms. We are going to go into our plank position for some plank spikes. Into our plank, squeezing the abs to lift you up with control and back down. One more. Coming into our plank, hip dip series. Let's go. One more on each side. And let's drop down into our tabletop. Shaking out the arms. Into our tabletop, let's lift the left leg up into our donkey kick and come on back down. We're here for 8. And this is one. Let's stay up there, squeezing the glute, lifting the right arm up, left arm into a bend, whoops, balancing and coming back up for 8. And 1. Dropping the arm, dropping the leg. Let's do the same thing on the other side. This is a workout, just engaging our triceps. Let's go for 8 donkey kicks with the right leg. This is one. Let's stay up there, lifting the left arm out this time. Right arm is going to go into the bend for 8. And 1, dropping the arm, dropping the leg onto our toes, curling them under into our bear hover. Fire hydrant minis coming down and dropping down. For this one, you are engaging your abs to help lift, keeping it engaged as you go for the mini fire hydrant extension. Let's go for 8, up and dropping back down. This is our last one, and coming back down. Extending the left leg out for some leg lifts. 7. This is 1. And as you come on up, lifting the knee inwards just to center and coming back down for that lift. Dropping down, up and back in. We're only here for 8. We've got 6 more left. Two. And our last one. And let's drop that leg down, keeping it there. Let's lifting up and pulse for 8. And 1. Let's bring that leg in. Taking a deep breath in and out. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Extending the right leg out. Let's go for 8 full leg lifts. This is 1, staying up there, coming into the middle, curving inwards and back out, and dropping for a tap, and coming back up for 8. Two. And this is our last one. Go to extend, let's drop, and remember pulsing now for 8. And 1. Coming into center, let's walk those knees forward. Coming on to our back. Laying down with our feet flat on the mat, arms at our sides. We are going to go into some glute bridges. Palms are at your sides just for now before we add some arm movements in here. Let's slowly lifting up into our glute bridge and slowly coming back down. You're exhaling to lift Sorry, inhaling to lift, exhaling to come back down. Remembering to keep your legs parallel with one another as you are going through these lifts. I think we're all warmed up now for these glute bridges. Let's bring our arms right up in front of us. As we lift into the glute bridge, arms are going to come down and back up. And we are not dropping our hips as we come down in our glute bridge. We are going to hover. Let's go for 8. 2, and we are on to our last one. Staying up there, palms can come down. Let's pulse for 8. And 1, staying up there. Let's get on to our toes. We are going to extend one leg at a time, keeping your glutes engaged and lifted. Come on to center, dropping the heels, and let's go for a full 8. Arms are back up now. And 1, squeezing at the top, bringing the hips down. Arms can come down to your sides as well. Quick little pause because we're going to do some more variations of some glute bridges here. Let's grab our right leg, foot over top of the left thigh so we can get ourselves ready for some single glute bridges. If you're not able to do this, you can definitely just have it facing this way. It's more so just ensuring that the right leg is comfortable while the left leg is doing all the work for these glute bridges. Palms down at your sides. We're going to need this for some balance right now. And let's go for 8. We'll also pulse for 8 and then come down with a full 8. Whenever you're ready, let's go. This is 1. Let's stay up there and let's pulse for 8. Squeezing at the top. Let's finish this off with 8. And 1, squeeze, come on down. Let's drop the right leg, left leg over top of the right this time. Let's go for the same thing. Whenever you are ready for 8. One, squeezing at the top. Let's pulse for 8. Squeeze, and a full 8. And this is one, squeezing at the top, coming back down. Let's roll ourselves just up high enough to get into our V-sit. So you can decide if you want to go into a full V-sit or be on your forearms. I'm going to go onto my forearms. Both legs are up into our 90-degree bend, and we're going to go for some toe taps. Legs are zipped together as they're coming up. Hold that. As you were doing that, making sure that your abs were not dumbing, keeping them flat. Right leg is extending, left leg is up and back to center, and swap. Coming into center, let's drop the toes. Let's come on over to one side of the mat. We are going to do a bit on our side now. Short end of the mat is aligned with our forearm. Knee is going to be bent as we come into our side plank here, staying lifted the entire time. One leg is out, whichever side you decided to start on. I am on my right side, so the left leg will be lifting first. Left arm is up, coming up, and meeting the two. Leg is going to tap for 12. Two and one. Come on down, give the hip and the sides a little break. Same with your shoulder, giving it a quick little move. And we're gonna go back into that movement. Left arm is on our hip this time. Left leg is coming out in front of us and just lifting straight up for 12. Two and one. Bring the leg back in, and now let's drop. As you know, I hate side plank stuff, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Let's switch sides, same thing. Forearm in line with the short end of the mat. On our left side this time, left leg is bent. Whenever you are ready, into our side plank. Right arm is lifted up, and let's meet for 12. Two and one. Let's come on down, give our side a quick little break. Arm and shoulder break, moving it around. And we have one more last part left here before we go into our cool down. Getting back into our side plank here. Hand is on our hip, foot is straight ahead and lifting for 12. Two and one. Bringing leg back out and now coming into center. For our cool down, let's start laying on the mat, pulling the legs into our chest, lower back circles, slowing down our breath. I feel like the last one really got me. Slowing down the breath to slow down our heart rate. Deep breaths in and out. And whenever you're ready, let's roll on up, knees underneath into our tabletop. So we can do some cat-cow to bring our heart rate down. Inhaling, dropping the belly button, arching the back. Chest is up. And as you exhale, coming in, arching upwards, belly button into the spine. Moving with your breath. Let's go for one more here. Exhaling, creeping up for the last one. Into tabletop, widen the knees. Let's come down into child's pose because we did do quite a bit of a glute work here. So let's give those glutes a nice stretch. And with all the plank series that we just did, it was heavy on the shoulders and arms. So let's do a little thread the needle, left arm just through under the right. As you exhale, try to go deeper into the stretch, letting yourself melt. Come on up, let's switch sides. As you come up this time, let's go into our tabletop, curving the toes under and into our downward dog. And through this workout, all the stretches that we were doing with this flow, you are hopefully in a deeper downward dog this time, feeling the stretch in your lower back, pulsing with the knees. Try to get those heels onto the mat, deeper stretch. Coming forward into our cobra, chest up. Back into our downward dog. Lifting the left leg all the way up as high as you can, coming forward, knee between the palms. Palm of your back foot all the way up, and we're into a forward fold here as well. On the left side, feeling the pull and the stretch in our thigh. Let's curve the right toe under ourselves again, under the foot, onto our palms, lifting up into our downward dog. Let's do the same thing on the other side, lifting the right leg up, knee between the palms, uncurling the back foot, and onto our forearms, if you can. Onto our palms, curling the back toes, back into our downward dog. One final shavasana, which is going into our cobra. Onto the toes, back into our downward dog. Into our tabletop, let's walk the knees forward. Let's sit back into our cross-legged position, reaching the arms up. Let's take the right arm, curving that or bending that one, grabbing the elbow with our left hand, pulling, getting a nice stretch in our triceps from all of those planks that we just did. And let's reach up, exhaling to coming back into the same thing on the other side. Inhaling, reaching up, exhaling just into a quick forward fold here. Walking your fingertips forward to help get you into a deeper fold. Walking yourself back with the hands, nice and slow. Bringing the head up last. Inhale, one final inhale, reaching up as high as you can. Exhaling, coming into center. And you are all done for today. Let me know how you're feeling in the comments, and I'll see you next time.